Hi, everybody. Welcome to my new episode of my podcast, No More Secrets. I hope you're all doing fine. I am doing fine today. I had a really tough week. Really tough week. Again, with a lot of emotions. I'm going to my first love sickness sober. I had love sickness before, but then I always numb my pain and numb my loneliness, and yeah, now I'm not, and that feels really tough. But yeah, because I am on the journey of personal development and of the journey of self love and accepting myself and finding myself who the fuck I am. um, yeah, I managed to go through it, and that's new for me. Uh, and it feels amazing. So that's why I'm feeling okay now. I persevere. I persevered. I had a lot of cravings the past weekend, and I realized a lot of things because I still go to recovery 2 times a week. I go to meetings, and the topic of the recovery a week ago was relationships, and I was just in that happening in my life about relationships. So I ended it with my ex, and we were trying to reconnect because he is also sober, and so I thought, well, this is the moment that we finally reconnect on a healthy way, and we will connect, and we're gonna have a great life together. But I didn't realize that when you are sober, and the journey I'm on, it changed my whole perspective. It changed my whole look at life, look at myself, look at relationships, and so we talked about it in recovery, and then the man told us, that it's possible that when you're in a relationship or you're trying to reconnect and you're both sober, that you realize that you throw out each other and that you don't have anything in common anymore, because the thing that were connecting you both was the addiction. And then I thought, that's my answer, because I was thinking for a few weeks, why doesn't it work? Why isn't why is the reconnecting not fulfilling? And now I know why. Because I grow that way and he grows this way, and we don't have anything to tell each other anymore, because I am going in a different way. Because he is sober but not in recovery, and last week I did my episode about sobriety is not recovery, and I noticed that. I noticed the difference. I really noticed the difference. So I'm on a stage of a lot of self-love. I do a lot of work for that, a lot of work, because when I was still in my addiction, I really hated myself. I was disgusted by myself. I was ashamed of myself. I didn't love myself 1%. I thought I was a bad mom. I thought I was a bad person. I thought everybody was better off if I wasn't around anymore. So I was very suicidal for a long time. And I overcame all that. And and what I do for that is that I do a lot of mirror work. And mirror work is you go stand before the mirror, and you're going to tell yourself 7 things you're proud of, like, Krista, I'm proud of you for persevere. Krista, I'm proud of you that you're sober. And then you make up 7 things you're proud of. And you know, when you were addicted or still in addiction, you also hurt a lot of people, and you lied, maybe you manipulated, you um, yeah, hurt people when you're not wanted to hurt people, you know, and you have to forgive yourself for a lot of things, because a lot of times you're also doing things that are not okay. And so then I say 7 things I forgive myself for, and it's a way also to take your responsibility for the things you've done. And if you heal that peace in yourself, you get a lot of inner peace. So I said to myself, Krista, I forgive you for lying to your family, for lying to your friends. Krista, I forgive you for hurting a lot of people when you were living on the streets. So I said 7 things for that. And I looked myself in the eye, really strict. And then the last, I do 7 commitments to myself. So, for example, I say, Krista, I commit to you that you stay sober today. Krista, I commit to you that you remain calm when something has happened or with something happening. So that are examples that you can say, and you can make up your own proud commitments. And then I say 7 things I am, like Krista, I am amazing. Krista, I believe in you. Krista, I can do it. Krista, I am love. I am abundance. I am power. I am sober. So, and the list goes on, because now I love myself. So now I can think of a lot of things. But in the start, I didn't know nothing. In the start, the first 3 weeks when I did this, I couldn't look at myself. I couldn't look in the mirror. I started crying when I looked myself in the eye. And but I knew I had to go through it. I knew I had to do it. I knew, because the community where I'm in on from my coaching, you know, it's a 20 week program, and there are a lot of other people that are further than that I am, and they all tell that it helped, and I saw how much they love themselves. So it had to be a good exercise, you know. Otherwise, how is it possible? Because I heard the stories of those people as well. So I knew I had to go through it and persevere in it, and be disciplined in it. So I do it in the morning, and I do it in the evening. You can do it when you go brush your teeth, and it only takes 5 minutes, maybe less in the start. But really, really, I promise you. Well, I really promise you that you really, really are going to love yourself. I have a lot of examples in my environment also, from people that are near me, that that I thought that maybe it would help if they do that. And yeah, one of them, she did it, and I just talked with her yesterday, and she says, Krista, it's helped me so much. And you know, what also helped for me to be so positive and yeah, love myself back again is exercise. And you not have to go to the gym. I do. I don't know if you know what it is, the hoopel, you know, with the weights on it, and I do that every day. I do one side 15 minutes and the other side 15 minutes. I go walk my dogs every day for an hour. I put on some meditation music. And meditation, you know, people always think that meditation is for highly spiritual people, and that it's like you're floating through life. And no, meditation is only just a moment for yourself, to go into yourself, to observe which feelings you have, which thoughts you have. And yeah, it's an amazing tool to get inner peace. Really, it is. I do it now for almost 7 months. Every morning, when I wake up, I do a meditation. Through the meditations, I don't have to take any pain medications anymore, because yeah, breath work is really, really important to get reconnected with yourself, to be connected with mind, body, and soul. Because yeah, when you're addicted, you're not connected with your mind, body, and soul. That isn't, because you get your dopamines external. You don't get it from the inside. I'm getting all my dopamine now from the inside, and I can tell you that feels fucking amazing. Really, it does. So yeah, and by the feelings I go through now, by the love sickness, by I have to heal from my ex. It's not that he was a bad person, but because he wasn't. He was really nice and love, and I really loved him a lot, and I know he really loved me a lot. But the connection we had was the addiction, and that's it. So yeah, we have to let each other go, because I was also kind of addicted to him. And well, kind of, I was addicted to him. I have to acknowledge that, because if I don't, I'm lying to myself. And I forgive myself for that also, because I didn't know I was addicted. I know it now because I am in recovery and I learn a lot about my addiction. And yeah, so my whole being is very easily addicted to things. So I was addicted to going to the gym. I was addicted to work. I was addicted to relationships. I was addicted to a lot of substance, and I was addicted for people pleasing. I was addicted to get acknowledgement from other people that I was okay, because I didn't feel it for myself inside. So yeah, you have a lot of addictions, and and every addiction is created the same thing in the brain. So every addicted people have the same brains, and have to deal with the illness, addiction. Yeah, and it's a tough job. It really is. But yeah, if you love yourself, you know you're worth more than your addiction. And it's just a tool to keep you sober for just another day, just another day. It's just 24 hours. And yeah, it helps me very, very much. So I really, really, really advise you, if you don't love yourself, if you're not feeling and talk good about yourself, please do the mirror work. I challenge you to do it for like 2 weeks, every morning and every evening. I challenge you to do it, and then look at yourself and be honest to yourself what it created in your mind and in your feeling about yourself. You can watch yourself proudly in the eyes then. So and and that you can connect with me if you want to have more tips, if you want to talk with somebody that goes through the same thing that you are going through, and maybe I'm a little bit further. If it's only a week further than your sobriety, doesn't matter. It's a week further, because every day in my sobriety, it feels like I grow more. I grow more. Well, it doesn't feel like it. I've grown more every day, and I'm still growing every day. So I think it's really important to connect with people that are understanding where you're going through, and I really do understand where you're going through, and it's a tough journey, because and also with the love sickness. Yesterday, I felt like doing nothing. I had to do a lot of things, but I didn't feel like doing nothing. And I had to go to recovery in the evening. And I decided in the morning I'm not going, because I also went go through yeah, a lot of tough times with somebody that's really close to me. And yeah, that's really sad. And in the past, well, 7 months ago, still, I would have numb it with medication, or with red wine and drugs or something like that. And And now I'm so aware of my um, emotions and my feelings that and I recognize them. I know the difference now between angry and sadness and um, happiness and fulfillment and inner peace and I never knew that I was or angry or I was sad, but I was always sad. It was fake sad, I always say, because it was when I'm drunk or something. Then I cried, and now I cry when I feel I have to cry and I have to release some things, because yesterday my neck was hurting so much, and it was the first time since I got sober that my neck was so hurting. And normally I would have told myself, "Oh, your neck is hurting. Well, take some medication, take some benzos, and then you can relax." And now I'm not doing that. Now I notice it, and I think, okay, this is not physical pain. This is emotional pain. So you have to go through it. You have to feel it. So go sit on the couch and feel it. So I did. And I've cried almost whole day. I cried. And it was such a relief. And then in the evening, I had to be at recovery at 7 o'clock. And at 6:15, I decided I was still in my PJs, and I was I was not really like, okay, you're ready to go outside. But I thought, fuck it. So I washed my face, I brushed my teeth, and put some clothes on, and I went to recovery. And I went in my car, and I drove to recovery, and I thought, wow, Chris, you do it. You do it. Because in the morning, I committed myself to go to recovery. So, when you make a commitment to yourself and you're not following through, you're gonna make you have a bad feeling about yourself then, because if you can have an agreement with yourself and you're not following it, well, then with who can you have an agreement with? So it's really important that you stay committed to your own agreement. So yeah, so I went, and it was a really nice session. And yeah, I was so happy that I could talk about my love sickness and what it does to me, and with the hurt of a loved one of me. And yeah, so when I drove home, my neck pain was gone. Yeah, and I wish it for you too. And I didn't ever know and could have imagined that I was sitting here doing a podcast and tell you about my journey and how much it changed my life to get sober, to work on my personal development, to work on my inner growth, on my inner peace, on healing my inner child. That's so important. And yeah, and I can and tell you some tools. So please, if you want to connect, it's all about self-love, and you're not alone. You're not alone. I'm here. I'm here, and there's a lot of people out there. So yeah, please connect with me. If you hear this and you're going through a bad time, or you just want to tell your wins or something, because when I got sober, I did it on my own. I was alone. I couldn't share. Well, I could have shared, but I thought that I couldn't share it with nobody, because I was still in the shame role. So when I committed myself to do the mirror work, to go exercise on a healthy way every day, and saying the I ams, and write every day in my journal. I did that's I when I write in my journal, I write my what I'm grateful for. I write my disappointments. I write a lot, and then I always end with, "I am love. I am grateful. I am power." And that gives you really, really so much inner strength about your mind, inner strength about your body, about your judgment about yourself. And yeah, it's a clear mind. And I wish that for you all. So please connect with me. You can find me on Facebook. You can find me on TikTok. You can find me on Instagram on Krista Jorison. And yeah, keep an eye on me because I'm coming with a lot of nice things in a few months. So keep following me, keep listening, and please connect with me. I have a listening ear. I'm not here to judge you. I'm here to help you. I'm here to motivate you. Um, and listen to you. So please connect and have a beautiful week. And I see you all next week. Bye bye.